yesterday. We had a bit of rain. Here comes Keith, he's going to put the brush on. But yesterday me and Keithy went and cleaned out the shed away from farm where the heifers are stored. Farmer spent the day washing down the walls, so all the walls are in here. It might be a bit dark in here. All the walls have been washed down. We sometimes store wet corn in here, sometimes, on a wet year obviously. So farmer spent the day washing the walls down, also washing out the carving pen, because that's where we do all the carving, so that's all been washed out. So we're just going to, got the water bowls here, we're going to soak all the floor, get it all soaked. Keithy will put the brush on, we'll get the barn floor brushed out, we'll soak it again, brush it again, and it'll be lovely and clean in here then. Farmer's just watching the boxes out, because we're finally finished with cattle now. We've got the big box to wash out as well, that's a day job on its own. And me and Keithy will get these floors sorted. But yeah, we had about 40 mil of rain yesterday. Spring crops needed it, so it was okay. Plenty of water about again. We've got to get a new sight gauge on this. It's all fogged up. Keithy's grabbing the box for the farmer. Going to refill the Bowser. There's quite a bit in there. Might put it on the pump in the other shed. Got a leak on this water tank. We got to it's an old water tank, but there's a crack at the bottom. I think instead of trying to fix it, you might be able to fix it, but it's on this join down here, and the pressure of the water pushing down makes it leak. But I think we're going to end up with a new tank, I think. Not meant to enjoy it. You've got to stop enjoying yourself, okay? Is it glued on? Not too bad? Oh. Be careful your hand.
All you can do, Matt, is keep wetting it and going round it.
Yeah.
Well, it's a bit hot, this.
Yes.
I had a bit of acid with it yesterday. I keep going back in the workshop for a start yesterday.
Oh. Does the heat help on this?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Well, I've got you another one lined up, because I know you're enjoying that. Here we go. Watch your head. Oh man. That's an all day of this one, isn't it? Go on. Mate, I'm going to overtake you.
I think it's just shut it right from the edges.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Woo, whiffy! Did you drop one? Well, you could, because you probably wouldn't get away with it. Which I've got wellies on. Oh, that's stinky. Right. Pretty good. pretty stacked up there, Linda, haven't you? It's alright, isn't it? Is this good hay? Good. Ah. Thank you, thank you. Forgot that.
Absolutely useless.
Yeah. Evie's going to get the 4-in-1 and just grab the bulk out. I don't remember what I'm doing on this one. The old Ford always comes into play in the summer. It sits on a hay fan, it sweeps the yard, you know, it'll do other jobs. I pulled a big load of hay home with it one year. You know, if it's the only tractor you've got, you make it work, do you? And it will pull them, you know. I took an Arctic home with it. Everything's on levers on this tractor, so it's just got to get your head around it. You want to go nice and steady at this job, don't want to go too fast. Just want to tilt around. We might wash it one more time, see how it comes up, and then we've got the other shed to do. The bottom's alright on there. Huh? The bottom's okay, it's off the floor.
Bottom?
Yeah.
Do you want me to put 3 Timothy and 3 Timothy so you can put 3 on the front, 3 on the back, yeah?
Yeah. Anyway, Linda and A's on the hay. It has slowed down a bit for him, which is good because during the winter it is quite busy. I thought you'd be
You're in that LA?
Well, has it got Timothy in it?
Huh?
Ah, it's Timothy. Come on, A's. You've been delivering this stuff how long now? You should know what's what.
You can put them on sideways?
Yeah. Bang them like that, look. I'll do something. Yeah? Oh, Christ. Reach that.
In the face.
That go-go gadget arm. Much better already, but we'll soak it one more time, sweep it out. Should be job done. That one. That's a better job. Never looks clean like that, but when it dries beautiful, doesn't it?
It will be 5 minutes where you can put all the gates back up and get them back in again before you know it.
Doesn't time fly? This all just dries up. Does it just soak away, does it?
Soak away through that gate. It'll take probably a day or so.
Yeah.
And just clean up when it's settled.
We had this was a lake yesterday where the water, it was, you know, it was just pouring yesterday, and farmers put these little drainage holes in, but they block up with hay and straw, so it was all piled up. And then he lifted the drains up, and oh my god, this massive whirlpool. Oh, I should have recorded it for you, but I didn't. Next time. So we're getting on with it. We're going to brush all this concrete off and get things looking tidy. That water will disappear. The shed's obviously up there, that's not hurting anything. We're going to brush the yard as well and get that squared up, and things will look a little bit tidy around here for a change. We're done for the day. We've just had a good sweep up and a good tidy up. We've got a lot of things done actually. Farmer washed both boxes out. We've washed the floors out in the sheds. We've had a good sweep through down the drive, so it's a little bit more presentable now. And yes, shed's still drying at the moment, but you can see where it's dry, nice and clean. I think Keithy's brought the bale around, but yeah, we've had a good sweep up outside as well, so everything looks a little bit more tidier now. And I think farmer said the new Arcusin's coming tomorrow, so we'll take a look at that when it comes. Next list of jobs, we will be moving old stock from the back shed there, moving it into the front shed here, and getting the sheds ready for new stock coming in. It will soon be time for haymaking. It's not going to happen this week or next week, but that will come around quick. Right, it's the next day here, but this is one of the things we never talk about. The Arcusin's coming today, and obviously it packs them into bales of 14, but something we never really mention is the fact that you can cut the strings down, and Lynn she doesn't need a pack of 14, so you know, she takes the bales out she doesn't want, so this is a small pack of 6, and then she just reties them, and as you can see, you just pick them up. But that's something you can't do with some of the other ones. You can't put I think some of them use a band, you know, a metal band. Obviously once that's done you can't retie them, but why it works so well here. Looking forward to that Arcusin. Phone's going off. Rain thoughts are here. These are the outfit that brought our combine. Arcusin's here. This machine was bought last year, so it's just being delivered now. The guy was been showing it around the shows for the time being, and yeah, it's finally arrived. See how he wants to take it off. Roberto, you had 2 on there, didn't you?
Yes, yeah.
Drop the other one off as well.
Just the chain.
Oh yeah, oh, that's good. Oh, I see. I probably shouldn't have put that in first, should I? Glad you're doing that now. So I'm glad he's doing it now. Yep, you're alright. Textbook, look at that. Man's a professional. New Arcusin's here. Some slight changes on it. Linda drives it, so she's the one that's got to get used to it all. There are changes to the pickup. It's obviously on the opposite side now, so that's a little bit different. They've got a new control box, electronic control box. That's different. We've got 5-knot system holding the pack together. I think that'd be a bit better actually, if I'm honest, because the 3 packs we found on our old one, they were just oddly placed and they just needed moving a little bit. But yes, we'll go through it all. We'll go through it all properly on another video, but the main thing they've changed back here is the latch on the door, the pressure plate holding the bales in as it lifts them up. That was the biggest change Farmer was interested in, because if you get the only problem these things had was on a product here we call seed hay, ryegrass hay. The bales were very slippery and sometimes they would just fall down and then everything else would give you problems then. So they have redesigned this door, and it's twice as wide and comes in a little bit differently. So we're hoping that is going to hold them up, because we've got a lot of ryegrass hay we're hoping to make this time. So we'll see if it works for us. But yeah, the whole rear door system has been changed a little bit, and it's been redesigned for the American market as well, so they can put their 3 tie bales in there. I think you have to add something onto that to make it do that. But the pickup is a little bit different here. There's a hydraulic ram on the chute. Linda used to have to bolt this on. That's going to be a bit nicer. We will make one change to this, and we will most likely add a wheel. It's quite funny actually. Steve said everybody asks about the Arcusin wheel, and it's not something Arcusin actually put on there. But when this arm comes down, we got in the UK, we've got a lot of fields that are undulated and ridge and furrow, and fields are up and down, and we just put a I'll show you, Farmer will add it on there. I'll show you him doing it and how it goes on. A lot of people interested in it. I don't know, it's just a wheel, but basically it keeps the pickup from digging into the ground if you're on ridge and furrow. So you haven't got to watch it. You can put the arm down into float, and it will, you know, if you come up to a lump in the field, you know, it'll just ride up on the wheel and you won't catch your chute and it won't dig in and bend. That's the idea behind it. But yeah, Linda's going to be driving it. Everything, the electronic side of it, everything's changed, and the knotters they've changed. They've got 5-knot system on here now. So if you're making, you know, if you're making full-size chamber bales, we don't make them that big. We have a set size that we have, as you can see on there. I'll show you. These are our packs, obviously, but these are our bales. So you've got 1 string, 2 string. That one's loose, and then the 3rd string is quite a way off, and then you've got quite a gap. So we're hoping on this one, new one, that they're a bit more evenly spread, and we've got a load of bales we're going to run through it, and they do look quite evenly spread on there actually, saying that. And this is a new one from Arcusin. They've changed the pickup a little bit here. Young Robert and his dad have got a newer style one with it on the right hand side, but the chute's a little bit different, and this here is a little bit different on theirs, and this belt system is a little bit different as well. That's to aid bigger bales, the swing and the turn. Yeah, really excited, good to see what it does. Lots of grease points on there. They've also changed this mechanism here in how it pushes the bales into the chute here. They've changed that as well. So we'll see how it all works. It's supposed to come in flat. The other one used to swing. So this one is pushed flat. So there shouldn't be any trouble with it getting jammed up in the jaws here. But yes, it's all going to be a learning curve. You know, we highly doubt that it's going to be just get in the field and go. There'll be something to adjust, something to fiddle with. I think you set it up, you see, for your size bales, so you've set the doors up as you want them. So there might be some fiddling with adjusting the doors and stuff, but this is a nice add-on. This is my favourite add-on actually. You've got to pull these 2 pins, it'll sit up flat, and then you can get up to your top greasers, which are at the top there, top bearings on the doors. Look. So that's a nice little add-on. I like that. But you've got to remember to shut it down afterwards, otherwise this comes down, that will bend. So just got to make sure that she's done properly. We'll get Farmer's view on it and he'll talk you around it. He knows it more than I do. There's a shaft in the box there, so we'll put the shaft on, get it on a tractor. And yeah, I haven't got the box to hand to show you, but we'll show you that another day. And we'll get it running and make sure it works before we use it. Colin's got himself a new baler as well. I don't know if that's been delivered yet, but he's got himself a new baler as well, an 1840, which is the slightly smaller variant to the 1842. So we'll see how they compare in the field as well. So yeah, it's going to be exciting this summer. You get to see a load of new products. Hopefully they work nicely and it all goes swimmingly. But first day will be, well, he'll tell you so. We're going to go and see the farmer now. He's out spraying. He's spraying Roundup on those set-aside fields, so we'll have a look at those quickly. And then we're going to go up to Peter's farm. Robert's up there. He's loading the lorry for the first time, so we'll see how he's getting on, see if he needs any help. The old man's checking the cattle. Linda and Hazel are out doing hay deliveries. They're busy on that today. We need to go and fill the bowser up for the farmer and move it so he can keep spraying without having to run back and forwards for water.
Spraying off this enhanced stubble matter.
Yeah.
They do a job on it.
Yeah.
We're leaving 6-metre headlands around the outside mat, what was there originally.
Yeah.
And what I've been doing, I've been driving around with my boom close to the fence with 6 metres shut off, so I'll get it pretty accurate.
Yeah. So that's for next year, is it?
Yeah.
So these are going to wheat, will they?
Back into wheat, yeah.
So you spray them off now, and that's before the blackgrass seeds, and all. What other rubbish is in there? Is there thistles
All
in there?
sorts. Thistle, yeah, all sorts, mate. All arable weeds, a lot of blackgrass, wild oats.
Yeah.
Do a good job.
Yeah.
You know, like we've done at the other end, it'll be okay.
And then what do you do? In August, you're allowed to then.
You can't touch it until August the 1st, so you can spray it now for blackgrass control. And then top it. I don't remember what we done last year. Did we top it?
We topped it and mulched. We mulched it up, didn't we? And that did a job, didn't it?
Yeah, that's good. Dave, that was going to do something twice, didn't he? It was a bit thick.
Yeah.
I'm putting the Roundup a little bit thicker, Matt, because you know, there's talk of this blackgrass getting resistance.
Yeah.
So we are just putting the Roundup, ease up the rate a little bit.
And you get a few goes here, don't you? Because you'll get another kill before seeding, won't you? And
well, we kill, you know, you get this go. Oh, you won't have to touch it again with Roundup until it's cultivated, and then if you get some more come, you know,
there's a good
pre-drilling you can do it.
Yes.
You know, without a shadow of a doubt, pre-drilling. You might even get twice pre-drilling, but I actually got a bit of a feeling now we've got that Cultimax, we're going to be a bit better using cold steel rather than Roundup, mate, if I'm truthful, or glyphosate, you know, we should call it, not Roundup. The Australian boys have got problems with resistance.
Yeah.
And that'll come, you know, without a shadow of a doubt, mate. So if you can get back and do as much as you can cultivating, especially if you're on the way to preparing a seedbed, isn't it? That's the thing. If I'm not saying recreational, but if you're doing it as a, you're killing 2 birds with a stone, mate, and you can go with that Cultimax and pull blackgrass up as well. Brilliant. Yeah.
This is the winter wheat on the other side of the farm there at Jim's. So farmer's spraying off the set aside, which is the other half of the farm. So he's over the way there. We're just going to pick up some water, but the crop is just starting to come out in here. So we'll have a quick little look at that when we stop. But fingers crossed, you know, these ones are pretty clean. There are a couple of areas of blackgrass in them, but they're, on the whole, they're pretty good. You know, they're pretty good. There's a yellow spot in the crop there. And when farmer's spraying for yellow rust, that'll be just a small miss on the sprayer, but it shows you what happens if you miss. You know, next time he comes across it, he will make sure he gets that part. But if you miss, it soon shows up. So it's important to make sure, you know, when the agronomist puts the sprays down, you've got to get out there and do it. Right. This pipe is in. This pipe is pump driven out, and that's a free flowing, that's a gravity fed return. And this is a hand wash, so you've got a little tap on there, a little hose in there for a hand wash. These clips are always fiddly, so I have to do them together. Right, and then we simply, little Honda motor. This thing has been ever so reliable. Yep, it's a bit chunky. And we open the tank first. That sends the water down the pipe. And then we have got a sight glass, but it's all fogged up. You need to put a new sight glass on it. Oh yeah, he's had a... And all the water goes in there then. Try not to drop you in there, eh? Last time we were here, the heads weren't quite out yet. We've had a bit of rain in the last few days. Look at these. Whoa. Oh, it's a shame to pull him out, but flipping out. He's just emerging from the plant there. That's a good healthy head, that one. If they're all like that, it will do rather well. One year we had it where it was dry all spring. We planted, we had 6 weeks of drought, and I'm not joking, these heads were literally that big. A third of the size of one of those, maybe even quarter. So they look very good. It's all about protecting this top leaf. This top leaf here is called the flag leaf. Our job now is to keep that protected, make sure that is healthy. That's where apparently all the yield from your wheat comes from. So the agronomist will be looking at this when he comes across. They're relatively healthy at the moment. It's Zayat. It does suffer from yellow rust, so farmers out here spraying it a lot for yellow rust. And there's a bit of black grass in there, look, so you're not free from it. And these were set aside last year, so there's still black grass in there, and there'll be other spots across the field as well. It won't be completely clean. I can see a little bit here. So yes, problem weed, that one. We're going to drop this off for the farmer so he can carry on with his day, and then we're heading up to Peter's farm to top his runway quick. Robbo's up there loading a lorry. Keithy's got the hedge trimmer on. He's going under the electric wires around the fences around the store cattle. They're just earthing out on the fence a little bit, sapping the power out the fence, so we've got to make sure we stay on top of that. So yeah, busy. We're just up at the runway, just trying this steering box on its free signal, just see how it works. It takes a while to connect. Sometimes it can take, and it does say in the manual, it can take up to 20 minutes to connect. It connects faster if you are, you know, out in the open, I've noticed. But anyway, it seems to be working all right. I'll let you know at the end, see how it goes. But it seems to work like it does on the RTK one. Well, well, it's ever so wet. That last bit of rain we had, Christ almighty, that's put things, you know, this field here is suffering big time. This one's not, it's not very well at all, but most of the others look okay here. We're just cutting our first straight line. We'll see where it brings us. But you can buy this steering box now and you haven't got to pay for the free signal. You can stick it on SPAS, which is within 30 centimetres, or you can stick it on PPP, which is on right now, and that's within 10 centimetres. When it comes to it, at the end of the year, and we start drilling for winter wheat again, I'll drill a field on it, and that'll be, the proof will be in the pudding then. We'll see how good it is then. But for, you know, for most jobs, it will be more than okay. Just get ourselves turned around here. We record now, look. They've improved that, no end. Well, that is much better. Here's, let's see where it brings us on to on this one then. It's a beautiful straight line. See how it matches up. Don't want to open that if I'm honest. And the way to do it is to just set yourself 10 centimeters overlap on whatever job you're doing, and you'll never ever miss any. That's the way to do it. But with a drill, you probably want a bit more accuracy to that. But we'll try it. We'll try it on the drill, and I won't adjust nothing, and we'll see how it does. It feels a lot smoother. On the last irritation of the software, I thought it was weaving a little bit down the field, but this one feels a lot smoother. We're not missing any. And the key is to set your implement up just to slightly under, so you don't ever miss any. That's the way to do it. If you're missing strips, you're set fractionally too wide, so you want to just shut her down a bit. What a bit of kit. This is the freezing one. That is perfectly straight. Look at that down there. Anyway, I'll keep you updated with this as we go along, and we're going to find a job where we can show off the stripes for Sphere America and make a video out of it. But yeah, it just keeps getting better and better. If you can use it now for free, it's a no-brainer, surely. I really like it anyway. I'd have another, easily. I'd have another. Farmer may even get one, at the end of the year. He might get another one. It's the weekend again. Darren's in today, Dave's in today. Farmer's gone spraying. Dave's gone topping around the headlands. He'll go closest to the winter crop. Some fields you're not allowed to go around, so you can't do everything, but you can go around the stuff that are in a scheme. We don't go all the way around, we leave a bit next to the hedge for the insects and that. But these are the oat fields that we drilled first of all this year in the spring, and they are looking rather well actually. I'm pleasantly surprised. There's a big field, green all over. We're going to have something to cut, that's for sure. It'll be interesting to see how they do. But Darren's up here with the digger. There's a wet area I would have showed you in the past. We'll have a quick look at that. And I'm back at home just doing a few fiddly jobs. We're just putting the drill away, and got a new sight glass on that Bowser so we can see where the water level is now. This is the one we re-drilled actually, and you can see in the patch in the middle where I re-drilled, there was, it was pretty bare, so we just came back and we put the drill in, and it's actually, look at that, it's all green across it, so yeah, looks like it would have been worth doing. We had the spare seed, and we had the drill on, so we'll see at the end. I imagine they'll be a week behind everything else. Whether farmer will cut them at the same time, I don't know. This field might have to be put in a pile elsewhere, depending on the quality of how everything goes and stuff like that. But yeah, oats are looking really well. This is actually Colin's field, but this area is always laid wet, so Darren sat on the digger there. He's just digging out the ditch going down to what we will do is obviously lay a pipe under here so we can drive over top, but yeah, just connecting the ditches up. That ditch then runs away and around the back of the farm there. So yes, I don't know if it had a pipe in there before, or the pipe was blocked or what, but yeah, you can see there's still a lot of water coming through, and it's running, look. So it's all got to help, hasn't it? I don't know which way the drains run on this one. I think we mould it that way, so drain should run that way, so it should run into this ditch. And yeah, you can see this end, it's still stood water, so that'll do a job in getting rid of it. This one is the we call it the railway field. First time around it didn't actually it didn't green over, but we come back, we re-drilled it, and it looks much better now, I can tell you that. It was plenty late enough when we drilled these, so what they'll be at the end we don't know, we'll see. But they've had a good start, you know, warm and wet, so we'll see. We'll just see how they progress. But lots going on all the time. We're heading to Alistair's grain store next week to clean that out. I think it's going to be a bit of a mixed week weather-wise, so we're going to head up there at the start of the week and clean that out. So you'll probably see that in the next video. And yeah, I'll get Farmer to talk around these new machines for you as well. I think Darren went out this morning and marked some of the footpaths. So, you know, you get some of the footpaths that go across some of these fields, so you've got to mark them with, you've got to spray them off, mark the path clearly so the walkers can walk. Thanks very much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.